Black-eyed Susans, Rudbeckia hirta, are native to North America and one of the most popular wild flowers grown. They tend to blanket open fields, often surprising the passerby with their golden yellow beauty. Members of the sunflower family, the black-eye is named for the dark brown-purple centers of its daisy-like flower heads. The plants can grow to over 3 feet tall, with leaves of 6 inches, stalks over 8 inches long and flower diameter of 2 to 3 inches. Butterflies, and bees, but no hummingbirds are attracted to the flowers for the nectar. As they drink the nectar, they move pollen from one plant to another, causing it to grow fruits and seeds that can move about easily with the wind. These plants bloom from June to October. Note that they can be territorial in that they tend to squash out other flowers growing near them. Black-eyed Susans are good for cut flowers, they also work well for borders or in containers. Other common names for this plant include brown-eyed Susan, brown Betty, gloriosa daisy, golden Jerusalem, English bullseye, Portland daisy, yellow daisy, and yellow oxeye daisy. FYI, Rudbeckia hirta is the state flower of Maryland. The plant also is a traditional Native American medicinal herb in several tribal nations, believed in those cultures to be a remedy, among other things, for colds, flu, infection, swelling and, topically, by poultice, for snake bite, although not all parts of the plant are edible. The black-eyed Susan flower is a versatile, heat and drought-tolerant specimen that should be included in many landscapes. Black-eyed Susan plants grow all summer long, providing perky color and velvety foliage, requiring little black-eyed Susan care from the gardener. As with many wild flowers, growing black-eyed Susans is simple and rewarding when blooms brighten the garden, natural area, or meadow. A member of the daisy family, black-eyed Susan flowers go by other names, such as gloriosa daisy or brown-eyed Susan. Growing black-eyed Susans prefer a neutral soil pH and a full sun to light shade location. Black-eyed Susan care will often include deadheading the spent blooms of the flower. Deadheading encourages more blooms and a sturdier, more compact plant. It also can stop or slow the spread of the black-eyed Susan flower, as seeds are contained in the blooms. Seeds may be allowed to dry on the stem for reseeding or collected and dried in other ways for replanting in other areas. Seeds of this flower do not necessarily grow to the same height as the parent from which they were collected. The black-eyed Susan flower attracts butterflies, bees, and other pollinators to the garden. Deer, rabbits, and other wildlife may be drawn to black-eyed Susan plants, which they consume or use for shelter. When planted in the garden, plant the black-eyed Susan flower near lavender, rosemary, or other repellent plants to keep wildlife at bay. Remember to use some of the flowers indoors as cut flowers, where they will last a week or longer. If you find this video entertaining or informative, like and subscribe so you don't miss the next video.